Protect your home from home. Simple Caravan Insurance, sponsors of the Caravan Channel.
Slovenia is one of the smallest countries in Europe, but it's big enough to produce a really good caravan in the form of Adria, one of the smaller manufacturers represented in the UK market. This Adria Altea was introduced at the Birmingham Caravan Show in October 2010, and it got a really good reception. It's a 4-berth caravan, but it's small enough to be towed by a car such as a Vauxhall Astra. But there were a couple of things about it that some people weren't too happy with. They contacted Adria, and Adria, instead of just writing a polite letter saying thank you very much, have actually done something about it. Let's have a look inside and see what those causes for concern were. The first criticism concerned this bunk. Nothing wrong with the bunk. It's a wonderful little bunk with a nice little ladder. But when the bunk is put in its stowed position, like this, you can see the problem. In a small caravan like this, with 4 people in it, you need as much storage space as you can get. And with this configuration, that's not what you get. The second thing that people weren't too happy with was this great big white panel. What's that about? Well, actually, it's about being a serving hatch, as you can see. But who needs a serving hatch in a caravan? It's just not right. So how did Adria actually respond to these criticisms? Well, for a start, they got rid of this partition or serving hatch or whatever it was supposed to be. And the result is that the caravan, it just looks airier, lighter, brighter, a nicer place to be. And as for the bunk problem, well, that's been solved too. The complete layout has changed and loads of storage space. It's not quite perfect though, because there's as yet nowhere to store these special bunk cushions. So I reckon that Adria are probably working on a Mark III version of the 2011 Altea. So having sorted out those 2 little problems, let's have a look at the rest of the Altea 390 DS. This model is only just around 14 feet long, which doesn't give you a lot of space, but Adria, I think, have done a really good job. You've got a decent cooker with 3 burners, a half-size oven. There's a decent-sized fridge, a decent area for cooking and preparing food on. We have a wardrobe, which is fairly massive actually. It's one of the biggest wardrobes I've ever seen. And of course, a full-size shower and toilet with loads of little cubby holes for keeping toothbrushes, toothpaste, sponges, rubber ducks, all that sort of thing. Essential things that you have to take on your caravan holiday with your children. So, the Altea 390 DS, it's really light, it's nice, and if you're a family of 4 who need a caravan that can be towed with a small, medium-sized car, as I said, like a Vauxhall Astra, I think that this caravan is really worthy of serious consideration.